Hello and welcome back to JVCTR, where today we're going to be taking a look at the REVO Induction kit, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of it.
Shining bright, my friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me.
Now, I covered quite a bit of what the kit is and what it does when I installed it, but just in case you've not seen that, the REVO Induction kit essentially is an open cone filter at the front with a heat shield, and then you have some high flow pipe work that goes right the way around the back of the engine into the turbo, so you have a free flowing intake system right the way through, essentially. Now, in terms of the kit, I think it looks incredible in the engine bay. It looks really nice. And this nice sort of Samco type hose here with the printed REVO logo on it. I just think they've done a good job of making it look nice in the engine bay. But all this visual stuff, I mean, it's okay, but let's be honest, you're all here to find out what it's like to drive this thing, and most importantly, what it sounds like. So let's hit the road. So this is it, a MK8 Fiesta fitted with a REVO intake system, and first impressions are that it is a whole lot noisier than the induction kits that simply fit on the end of the OEM piping. Now, I think if you watch regularly, you'll know that I have a slight issue with the induction on the MK8 as a whole. If you fit just a cone filter on the end of the OEM piping and you've got stock software in the car, you won't really hear it in the cabin. If I'm honest, I mean, you have to really listen out the window. If you then add some software onto the car, so this is obviously running REVO, you'll then get a bit more induction noise. But if we were to compare it to, say, 1.6 engine in the Mark 7s of old, they were all about the induction noise and they sounded awesome. And it's really let the Mark 8 down. But now I'm pleased to say, with the REVO kit, we can finally have a bit of induction noise in a Mark 8. And not only that, it goes sto do 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 do. How cool! I mean, check it out. That's a really huge sto do 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 do. Liking it. Noise is great, but it's good to know that actually all this noise is not just noise. REVO have put an awful lot of development, and they've shouted about the amount of development they've put into this as well. So this particular kit on my car has been through quite a significant flow testing process and CAD design process, and it's all very impressive. So it's good to know that the air flowing into my engine now is lovely and smooth, well filtered, and theoretically that should translate into more power. However, as we'll know, this software on my ECU at present is kind of designed for a stock car, so I'm not entirely sure I'm making the most of what this intake can do at the moment. But does it feel a bit more responsive? I would kind of like to say yes. In gears maybe 5 and 6 is probably the most noticeable, but I'm very aware that every time you fit a new part, you're looking for something. So potentially a little bit of placebo in there, but I mean, I think it does feel a little bit more responsive. page here, one of the coolest things about fitting this induction kit to the car is the fact that we now have induction noise to match the exhaust noise on a MK8 Fiesta ST, and that is awesome. I mean, even when you're putting it along 5th, 6th gear, put your foot down, release it slowly, and you get a little, it's something a little bit childish but quite cool about that. There you have it. Those are my thoughts on the REVO induction kit. Overall, I think it's great. If it's your daily car, you can definitely use it every day. Should give you a little bit more power, although if you're like me and coming from an already updated induction kit, I mean, you might notice it, you might not. But overall, I think it sounds really cool and not too intrusive if it's your daily driver. And with that, I think we'll leave it there. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of me, the Fiesta and other car content, then feel free to subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one.
There goes a sight from my soul.